Hello, I'm Jeff Lehman of Archtop Music Therapy. This video explains a set of new and improved videos called More, All Done. But before we get to the new videos, we'll look at the original video.
You can say more, or you can say all done.
Okay, that is the official American Sign Language sign for all done or finished, but that is not what kids are using, at least around here in St. Louis. I don't know if it's a special education thing, I don't know if it's a regional thing, but they are using a different sign. So let's go ahead and look at a new video.
You can say more, or you can say all done.
Here is our different sign for all done. When I get a new client who already has some sign language and knows all done, this is what they show me. This is what kids and SLPs and teachers, at least in this area, are using for all done.
All done.
Officially, this is the ASL sign for don't or do not, but it is being used to communicate finished or all done.
You can use your hands to say what you want, or say what you don't want. You can use
This part of the video explains the functions of the signs and what you're communicating when you use them.
You can use your hands to say what you want.
And here we go again. There is a lot of repetition in this video for ample practice time. Those two sections of the song we just saw are repeated 3 more times.
You can say all done.
In this section of the song, each sign is shown 4 times, twice in video form and twice in picture form using symbol sticks.
Or you can say all done. You can say more, or you can say all done.
The symbol sticks pictures are shown from the point of view of someone observing the sign rather than someone giving the sign. In my original video, I decided to flip this viewpoint in the video clips of me showing the signs. I think this caused a little bit of confusion, so this was revised. And in the new videos, when I am demonstrating the signs in video form, they are also from the point of view of the observer.
Or you can say all done.
In an attempt to convey the meaning of the signs, color coding is used. So when we're signing more, we see green, which is associated with go. And when we see red, that means all done, finished, or stop.
All done.
A musical attempt to convey this meaning is stopping all the instruments when all done is sung.
All done.
The symbol sticks used in this section are someone who wants something. This person wants a red box and they're reaching for it. And someone who doesn't want something. They're putting their hands up saying, "Get that away from me." And then the signs used to communicate these two wishes are shown again.
You can use your hands to say what you want.
So, sign language in special education. Signing is not just used by deaf people. It can be used for those who are nonverbal, those who have speech impairments or speech delays. These days you can find baby sign programs for babies who are not at the age where they're able to speak yet.
You can say all done.
For children with speech impairments, I use this song to get them singing. We got a lot of chances to sing those words, more and all done, while simultaneously signing them.
Use your hands to say what you want.
Most kids in special education aren't going to be fluent in sign language. They're not going to be able to understand an interpreter doing a whole paragraph.
Say what you
But kids will learn some functional signs. More and all done are good ones. Eat and drink. Please, thank you. Then again, sometimes a kid might excel at this, and signing might be their primary mode of communication. And in this case, a kid might actually know the difference between don't and all done. And in this case, I've got you covered. There's a new video showing that old sign with the hands turning around. So let's look at that.
Or you can say all done.
Here again, the video clip displaying the sign has been changed to the point of view of the observer of the sign to match the symbol sticks pictures.
More. Or you can say all done. You can say more. Or you can say all done.
So you've got a choice of two videos here. To keep them straight in my iTunes library, I called the first one More, All Done, Arms. And this one I labeled More, All Done, Hands.
Or say what you don't want. You can use your hands to say what you want.
The main point of this video is learning how to do the signs, but they're not going to be helpful if the child does not understand what they mean. So after we practice this song in a session, I'll usually give the child a choice, or rather, I'll pick a choice and see if that's something they like or not. So I might start playing a song on the guitar, You Are My Sunshine, and then I'll stop and see if they want more of the song or all done, see if I should go on to a different song. You can also do this with music videos. It's very hard to replicate Who Let the Dogs Out on acoustic guitar, and that is still a favorite among kids. So I might start the video and then stop it and see what their response is. If they sign more, if they like it, or if they sign all done, if they're finished with it, want to see something different.
Or say what you don't want. You can use your hands to say what you want.
The original video I made for this was in 2015, and it was specifically designed for a girl with autism who is nonverbal and had not learned any signs so far, so we were just trying to get some functional communication. Right now it's 2020, and I've tried this song with a lot of different kids, so I figured out some of the difficulties that kids have. Some kids will get the movements down, but they'll always do both of them, like it's a dance step. Like step number 1 is more, and step number 2 is all done. So some kids need some help separating those two and just doing the purposeful one that communicates their desire.
Say what you don't want.
In this case, you may use some printed visuals that I've included. Some for more and all done. We've got all done with arms and all done with hands. Or if they're not ready for two choices yet and you know what they want and what they don't want, ones that just have more and ones that just have all done. The child you're working with may have a communication device. I sometimes use an iPad with a free program called Sounding Board, in which I display the two choices, and they can use the iPad to tell me more or all done.
All done.
I've included the PNG picture files and very, very short audio files of me singing more and all done if you want to make these boards on your device or on your child's device. When you're first starting this activity with a child, it is really helpful to know what that child likes and doesn't like so that you can prompt them in their responses. Of course, every child is different, but a lot of young kids I know aren't really into heavy metal or gangster rap. Some older kids might be put off by babyish songs like Wheels on the Bus. Some of the kids I work with just love anything musical at all. So I've struggled to find something that'll solicit an all done response. And I found a page on YouTube called 10 Minutes of Your Life. And they have lots of boring videos that are all 10 minutes long. I think my favorite is Watching Paint Dry. We've moved on now to the third video in the series. This one is called All Done Arms.
All done.
For some kids, you may want to start with just one sign at a time. So you might show them tons of stuff they hate and just work on all done to get that down. So we have all done with the arms. Another video is all done with the hands.
Or say what you don't want. You can use your hands. Or say what you don't want. You can use your hands.
So this video sounds kind of funny. I've just removed all the pictures and singing that have to do with more and kept the all dones in there. And the final video is the opposite of that, keeping in all the mores.
Or you can say all done. You can say more. You can say more. You can use your hands to say what you want.
Once again, I'm Jeff Lehman of Archtop Music Therapy, and this was More All Done.
To say what you want.